I was gonna compete for a spot, huh? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just gonna take my talents elsewhere. The moment I feel like I'm chasing or I gotta compete for a spot with the next man, nah, they got you. I ain't gonna lie, they got you. Shorty trying to test my speed and my agility and how high I jump. Combine or some. Hell nah.
It's so
Literally. So this is like, you know, the girl's like dancing monkey. You know, like monkeys dance for me, and whichever one of you dances best, that's the one I choose.
funny when guys think that they're the only guy the girl is talking to. My brother, do you know what her friends call you? They call you which one?
Literally. And this is why you as a man, if you want to have a relationship, there is no such thing as male friends. If she has male friends, then she does not have a boyfriend in you. We're not out here giving boyfriend behaviors to girls that have, you know, multiple male friends and all kinds of BS. No, no, no. We're not out here doing that. Okay, let's continue.
Am I tweaking?
Yeah, nah, he gotta be pregnant.
When your boy leaves you undelivered like you're one of his girls. Hilarious. But yeah, guys, you don't have to play the mind games with the girls. I mean, with the boys, with the girls, That's where that kind of stuff works. With guys, it's just disrespectful. There's no need for that.
I mean, the bro thinks he's the group leader or something. What is that?
There are two things I need you to learn. One, I do not want to see your boobs. Two, do you know what reverse psychology?
That was supposed to be funny, I guess. I got hit on by like 4 guys tonight, and all of them offered to buy me a drink. This random girl complimented my shoes.
Yo, please tell me why my own.
Right, so what the girl is saying is this. Women care much more about other girls' opinions of them than men. Because they consider themselves, a lot of them, to be superior to men. So unless the guys that are hitting on her are like, you know, Channing Tatum type guys, she's going to appreciate a compliment from another girl more than a compliment from you. And this is why we're not out here giving girls compliments, right? So, like, girls, they're so used to getting compliments that they're meaningless. They're useless. They do nothing. All they do is hurt you. She's like, he's just another guy that compliments me. You know, like, it just puts you in the basically the friend category immediately if you're doing that kind of stuff. Obviously, you don't want to be in that category, so there you go.
Boyfriend got my sandwich wrong. I asked for a crispy chicken sandwich plain, and he...
Ridiculous. I don't understand, but okay.
I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna get sexy, and then I'm not gonna let none of y'all hit.
Nobody treats a girl better than a guy she doesn't want. Yes, that's totally accurate. In fact, want to be put in the friend zone? Just be chivalrous, you know? Do everything she wants. Buy her flowers, take her on a $200 dinner, compliment her all the time, you know, do everything she wants, text her all the time, be totally available, etc. Yeah, ridiculous. And you'll see. That's the fastest way to the friend zone. Fastest way to get her into Chad's bed is to do exactly that. Nothing makes sense when we're apart. This is the level of head assery that I aspire to be at. I don't know. No. We're not out here doing this like... No. No.
Okay, I don't know if it's just me or does it look like they're both standing at urinals and it says nothing makes sense when we're apart, in case you didn't catch that.
It's official. She's gone crazy. Why are you staring at that girl? Okay. And it says that she's like a street away from him or something. Yeah. No. Perfect.
You come home with an attitude and then you complain when you gotta cook and clean. Do what you gotta do and stop.
Are you talking to me?
I'm on FaceTime. Shh. So do what you gotta do, my brother. You know what I mean? I'm on FaceTime.
Right. So again, the girl comes home with an attitude and she's being rude to her husband. Like imagine this. Imagine you're in a relationship and you get treated like this. Imagine that. This is why the marriage rate is 6 out of 1,000 in 2022. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. Patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to the Nebula tier. Again, guys, it's patreon.com/theheliosblog. You can also donate. Link is in the description. That's cool too. All right, let's continue here.
I'm on FaceTime.
Me blocking guys in the talking stage. Okay, guys, so I don't know if you know what the talking stage is, quote unquote. That's what it's called in 2022, guys. The talking stage, quote unquote. When they're having casual bedroom fun with no commitment. The talking stage. We're just talking. So, you know, like Beta Billy, right? He's having a conversation with the girl and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just talking to this guy right now, you know." And Beta Billy's like, "Oh yeah? That's great. Maybe I have a chance." You know, and Beta Billy talks to her as well, you know, because he assumes that the talking stage is, you know, what he's in, where he's just talking to her and, you know, they're just getting to know each other and everything's going great. Meanwhile, what she means when she says the talking stage is she's literally having bare bedroom fun with the guy with no chance of commitment. All right. Constant what you doing, reschedules first date, confuses your and your, let's talk on Snapchat, I just got out of a relationship, all my exes are crazy, me and my baby mama just live together. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, guys. So again, these girls, they complain about this garbage, but those are the guys that they're actively choosing, right? Like, that's the only guys that she'll talk to. Only those guys. So she complains that those guys are a problem and she's attracting quote-unquote bad boys. When, no, women are the selectors. So she's selecting those guys. And then blaming it on them, right?
My daughter thinks that you are so cute. Oh my god. What's your name? Well, good to meet you, Well.
And then she hides under the table. Right, because girls are so embarrassed, right? They don't want to make the first move. That's, you know, that's embarrassing. Funny.
That man will run on that for the rest of his life. And that girl embarrassed herself way more than the dad did. What are you doing?
Let's play Never Have I Ever.
Right, and that's the thing, right? The girl is so scared of losing power, of losing control, that she hides, right? She can't admit the truth. Okay, anyway, let's see this Never Have I Ever.
Alright, let's play Never Have I Ever. You know what I'm saying? Let's play Never
Yo, Ma, you look mad good. Yo, can I get your number? You talk to anybody? Can I be your man, shorty? Y'all need to back up, like, ill. Excuse me. Hi. Am I bugging? Like, why he not on my body? Now.
When you don't show her interest. So again, guys, and this is, you know, Taylor the Fiend also says this, but these girls, they don't fall in love with you. You know, they don't fall in love with, you know, your personality, your qualities, you know, your character. They don't fall in love with your values, your morals, your ethics. No. These girls fall in love with anxiety. You know, is he going to text me? Why is he so unavailable? Is he going to sleep with another girl? Why won't he be into me? Why is he being so mean to me? Why is it that whenever and on and on and on and on, guys. Again, if you're going to be the beta Billy, guys, like, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm gonna make it a mission to get him, because, like, no.
Only the hottest girls go out in public looking like homeless men, and I stand by that.
If Jesus can't save these, why are you trying? What?
If Jesus can't save them. It's like that rap song. Don't save her, she don't want to be saved. Just keep that in mind, guys. Alright, friends like these. Roro Tomasi. I just finished reading Playing Friends, and I was wondering, what would be a good way to tell a woman that you don't accept her olive branch? Should I ever encounter this situation, I'd like this tool in my arsenal. The best reply I can think of would be, that's not a good idea, and walk away. Any better phrases out there? What's the ideal level of confrontation to use? As I said in that essay, when you decline a let's just be friends, a certain amount of tact has to be involved. Any overt in-your-face response will prompt an equally over-confrontational response. The trick is to convey your non-acceptance of her offer in as covert a fashion as possible, but still courteous or at least businesslike. The first obstacle men have to get over is that let's just be friends are rejections. They're not genuine offers of some kind of enduring friendship. This goes back to what I've written about intergender friendships, quote unquote, and a lot of AFCs get into their heads that they're going to buck a trend and actually be besties with their let's just be friends girl. I've already covered most of this in that essay, so I won't go back over that, but the natural inclination for most men when faced with the rejection, that most often comes after a very long period of sniper mentality, is to opt for the path of least resistance and certainly the one which will make him and her the least uncomfortable. Women know this. This is precisely why a let's just be friends has been proven so effective for generations. It gives both parties an acceptable out, or on his part, an out that at least blunts the rejection. The process. The problem with all this is that the let's just be friends guy is caught in the process without ever having understood that he's playing a predictable part in a feminine social convention. So he sees the let's just be friends as an event, rather than what it really is, a feminine approved socially permissible mechanism for rejection. As a guy gets consistent let's just be friends, he begins to see the process, but all this comes after having had exclusively invested himself in the let's just be friends girl up until the point of the rejection. And this is where the frustrated part of the AFC comes from, his investment. By the way, AFC stands for average frustrated chump. That's the first part. A man has to recognize the let's just be friends for what it is. This is part of the learning process because a guy has to also do some very important self-analysis at this point. Most chumps will self-evaluate and try to find flaws in their sniping. She might have accepted me if I'd done X, Y, and Z to prove I'm worthy of her. Rather, a guy ought to self-realize why he was in a potential let's just be friends situation in the first place. I'll tell you now, if you got a let's just be friends rejection, odds are you went about the process wrong. You sniped, you pined, you most certainly placed yourself into a position of qualifying yourself to her and thus handed her the frame from the outset. As I've mentioned in some previous essays, you most probably believed the lie about women needing to feel comfortable with a guy and jumped past the uncomfortable bedroom fun tension of attraction directly into the comfort and rapport of familiarity. Now I'm outlining all of this again to emphasize that any response you can give a woman issuing the let's just be friends rejection should be done so from a position of complete awareness. It's not the actual words you say so much as you understand how you got to the point of a let's just be friends rejection. In other words, you are most likely at least partially responsible for allowing it to get to that point of you having to counter-reject it. So you just say no thanks. So how do you go about it? Some have offered the blunt, I have enough friends line, but you'll deal with the social fallout of such an overt counter-rejection and most likely get the you're an asshole response. Depending on how comfortable you are with this, I say it's fair game, but don't expect her not to behave like this. Women's easiest recourse at that point would be to think that all you were interested in was having bedroom fun with her. I realize how shitty that seems, particularly when the guys getting the let's just be friends are there after having tried for months to get to the point of pressing the issue of intimacy and applying all the effort and personal investment. How could she possibly come to the conclusion that all you wanted was to get in her pants? It's her only socially acceptable ego-preserving recourse, despite all you did to quote-unquote prove yourself up to that point. Alright, so that's Rollo Tomasi once again. Just look him up. Let's continue.
What make you think you greater than Jesus?
This MF don't know how to act with these stars.
Like, think about it. Once the world, I'm gonna get the galaxy.
Do you hate your life?
No.
Screw your feelings, be a man.
Don't necessarily ignore your feelings. Deal with them. Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you to get up. Your mind must simply be stronger than your feelings.
Meh, this is like, again, some platitudes here. But the point being is this. Like, you need to be goal-oriented. I want to achieve X. I want to do X. And in order to do that, you need to be able to have the willpower to go against yourself, right? Sometimes you yourself can be your own harshest wall, you know, the biggest obstacle. And it's hard. But ultimately, you're going to need to train your willpower if you want to be successful in this world. So, there you go. Let's continue.
Remember that.
My mom recreationally pissing my dad off the minute she gets home.
One I shaved.
I know. I noticed you looked a little disheveled the other night at the auction.
I fucking asked you.
So again, here's the thing, guys. What man works his ass off 9 to 5, being a strong contributor to society, to come home and be treated like that? To be treated like trash. Imagine that, guys. That's why the marriage rate is 6 out of 1,000. The kids of this generation, they see that garbage treatment. They grow up and are treated like trash like that. They see the parents getting treated like trash, like their fathers. And this is what happens. The men don't want to get married because they see that they're not going to be respected. So then what's the point? Okay, anyway.
But y'all women don't want no good man. No, y'all don't. Y'all
True.
want the thugs.
True.
Yeah, y'all want the guys that's gonna break y'all heart.
True.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
You keep on talking to the same type of dudes.
Right.
Yes, you do. Be quiet. You
Right.
Do. You
Yep.
don't want the good guys, the simps.
They choose
guys
them.
that stay in the house and won't cheat on you.
True.
You don't want him. He's too boring. Right?
True.
He's too lame. He's not attractive. Girl, you better enjoy that peace that comes with that man.
Literally. Exactly. Like, exactly. Like, these girls, they say that they want a good man, but only say that when they're 35 plus. Before that, they're out with Chad. They're choosing Chad. They're chasing Chad. And then they're complaining that Chad won't commit. Well, if you want a guy that will commit, there's a million guys like that out there. How about you choose one of them? Oh no, she won't do that.
He's a 10, but he's addicted to playing Call of Duty with the boys. What's his new rating?
100 out of 10. 100 out of 10. I'm telling you, it's the ones that are addicted to COD. Girl, find a gamer boy.
Literally. So again, what's the point? Like, the girl is trying to say that a guy who plays COD all day, I mean, he's not going to do other stuff, right? But again, they say that they want a man like that, and then they actively don't choose men like that. Don't listen to the words, listen to the actions. Okay, here's the next one. This MF really out with a whole girl and making Sonic edits.
Legend. I mean, bro's at work. Leave him be. He clearly has his priorities straight.
Again, here's the thing, guys. Your mission should be above any girl in your life, right? If you are on your mission, then leave the girl to the side and spend time on your mission. And if she doesn't understand that, if she can't appreciate that, well, I mean, that's all that needs to be said. Like, okay, anyway, next. dishes before wishes. No. That's called happy wife, happy life garbage and chore play. It doesn't work. That gets you nowhere. All right, on to the next video here.
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna continue to hang out.
We can hang out still. Of course we can hang out still.
Well, does your girlfriend know about it?
Literally, this is classic situation, right? Lady of the night type girl. She gets into a friends with benefits with a guy because she wants to be his girlfriend, and the guy is like, no, you're friends with benefits only. You're a lady of the night. I'm not committing to that. Right? Ridiculous.
It was a pleasure meeting you. Maybe I'll see you soon.
You'll definitely see me soon. What a lame-o.
He's lame, right? For staying faithful to his girl, right? Yeah, okay.
We ran 0.18 miles. I didn't call your name.
Hey Bella, look at this filter.
This is the TikTok trend, right? Where you know, the guy gets a girl's text and just to see the girl's reaction. I don't really like this torturous stuff, but I mean, if you guys know anything about hypergamy, you know that after the initial crying, the girl will try to keep you if she sees you as the best option. It actually works.
This is how you know you broke his heart. Hi, hello, it's Anne. Guys, let me know if I'm wrong. Ladies, pay attention. Let's go. 1, he excels in the gym. Like, it is very obvious he is making some gains. 2, he starts doing really well in school and or at work. Either gets a new job or gets a promotion at work. He's busy. Like, he's staying busy. And 3, this is how you know you really hurt him, okay? It is when you just never hear from him again.
Yeah, that's how you know you really hurt him. If he ghosts you. Yeah, okay. No, the reason why you never heard from the guy again is because you were probably not the kind of girl that, you know, let's just say stays on the long-term list. Let's put it that way. It's not that you hurt him, it's that he knows you're not worthy. So why would he stay with you? Girl.
Like, he is absolutely done. Guys, let me know.
Not bad. I mean, she forgot the part where the man isolates himself and everyone else, and he goes super hard into his hobbies like making some cool art or playing a new sport.
How can you be my wife, my queen, my soulmate? These times men can see you for $4.99 a month, bruv.
Yeah, but
Netflix is £10, bruv.
Yeah, but then
Netflix is £10. That means my girl is worth less than Netflix, bruv. That's mad.
Huh?
That's exactly right. I actually made a reference to this exactly last video that I made. That's exactly right. No guy wants to be with a girl that literally costs less than a Starbucks coffee to get online. No guy wants that. And that's why so many girls in 2022 are not able to get married, they're not able to get boyfriends, they're not able to get commitment, because they simply have not earned it. Girl reacts on aesthetics, let's see.
Put a shirt on. Put a shirt on.
Shirt on?
You're not sexy. You're not sexy.
I'm not.
Y'all want a protective boyfriend till he tells you to change your outfit.
Another reason why I love women is because you can literally wake them up to breakfast in bed, fly her out to a country that she's always wanted to go to, fulfill all of her love languages in that country that you flew her out to, tell her that she's the only one for you while you're proposing, and later that night, before y'all go to bed, she will still look you dead in your eyes with all seriousness and ask you, "Are you sure you love me?"
Uh-huh. That's not it. It's more like she can still be ungrateful after all that. All right, on to the Reddit post. Found out wife cheated on me a bunch during boot camp 10 years ago. I, 29 male, and the 29 female person I'm married to have been together long before I left for the military after high school. We were together about 6 years before I went to boot camp, all the way up till now. Total years equals most of my life. Edit, we're married at 28, by the way. Throughout the relationship, I had fears of things, but never while I was in boot camp. And she always insisted and swore nothing happened and that she loves me more than anything. There were several incidents throughout the relationship that raised alarm, but nothing in a long time. And I used to be pretty paranoid about this stuff back then. I come from a super unstable household. And even a few weeks ago, she admitted to me that she never had a relationship before me, and she apologized for saying she did when we were young. She then said I was the only person she's ever been with, and she loves me more than blah blah blah. Liar! But anyways, now I feel dead inside. I know there's more she hasn't told me. Also, I'm not employed at the moment, but working towards a degree that will get me a well-paying job. And I don't have my own family. I thought she was all I needed. Her family likes me, but when it comes down to making choices, we all choose our own. My friend casually offered to let me stay over at his place for a bit. I'm currently sleeping on the couch at my place though. Another thing, to me cheating on someone in boot camp is a line crossed. It feels sort of on the same level of complete betrayal. How much time wasted? How my life could have been different if I wasn't always talking to her and staying in my barracks room during the Marines? Man. But it was so long ago. But still, does that really change anything? Anyways, what do you guys think? Top comment with 61 upvotes. There's a good chance she's minimizing and trickle-truthing, not telling you the whole truth. If your gut is telling you that there's more, that's probably true. Whatever you decide, be it reconciliation or divorce, decide it with a clear head. La la la. 77 upvotes. Don't let some people tell you otherwise. It's okay for you to have cheating as a deal breaker, whether it was 5 or 10 years ago. The fact of the matter is she cheated. Now there are many reasons as to what she could have gone through in order to cheat on you. You married young, she didn't have experience, you're away. None of those reasons absolves her of cheating. Get a good divorce lawyer, cut your losses, and move on with your life. I mean, so many guys in the military, right? They say, don't get married in the military, it's stupid. And I mean, this guy did, and there you go. Alright guys, we're going to end the video there. Again guys, if you're new to the channel, liking the content, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to the Nebula tier. Again, it's patreon.com/theheliosblog. You could also donate, the link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching guys, especially if you took the time out of your busy day to watch my content to the end. Really do appreciate it guys. And I will see you next time.